We are back for episode 5, and surprise to me, I haven't been canceled yet. So I'm here to teach you some of the basics, which I probably should have started with, but you know, I kind of go out of order of things in my entire life. So I'm a people pleaser, and I'm going to teach you how to make the perfect French omelet. So many of you on my Instagram have slid into my DMs talking about this omelet, saying, how is it so gorgeous? How did you make it so perfect? And like, honestly, I get more comments about these eggs than I do about my selfies, but that's another problem. I'm going to teach you this fundamental technique that if you're in culinary school, you will learn week 1, day 1, and it's drilled into your head. This is the baseline for all of cooking, and I'm going to share it with you. So I'm gonna start with preheating my non-stick skillet over medium-high heat, and I'm adding a few tablespoons of butter. Every chef has their own technique and way of making a French omelet, but this is the way that I've adapted it to work best for myself. This recipe also only contains very few ingredients: butter, eggs, salt, and pepper, all of which are pantry staples that you already have at home. In a small bowl, I'm going to crack 2 eggs and whisk them thoroughly. And when I say thoroughly, you want no streaks, nothing. I know you all work out. Keep whisking. No weak arms in the kitchen. I see you, Karen. You may notice that my yolks are very vibrant and beautiful in color, and that's because I'm using high quality eggs. This recipe only has a few ingredients, so splurge. Buy the heirloom eggs, buy the free range eggs, treat yourself. Okay, now that our eggs have been whisked till thoroughly combined, we are going to season with kosher salt and black pepper. Now that the butter has melted in the skillet, it is time to cook. This happens super quick, so do not walk away, do not blink, or you'll miss the entire thing. We're going to add our eggs to the skillet and immediately start stirring in a figure-8 motion while also gently shaking the skillet. You might be asking yourself why your arms are going to be exhausted by the end of this recipe. It's because that's where all the technique is. You are constantly stirring and shaking the skillet to form tiny little curds and also to avoid browning on the bottom of the eggs. Okay, the eggs have been cooking for about a minute and I'm still stirring, still scrambling and shaking the skillet. Once the eggs are almost set, I'm going to spread them around the skillet, allow the omelet to finish cooking through for about another 15 to 25 seconds. I'm gonna bring my plate in because we're gonna take the omelet straight from the skillet, straight onto the plate. Okay, once the omelet has begun to set, we're going to use the skillet to our advantage and tilt it at a slight angle while also rolling the omelet over onto itself. And traditionally, French omelets should have 3 folds and tapered ends and yada, 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 but like, I'm not traditional with anything, so we don't do that around here. And there you have it, a perfect, beautiful French omelet. And I'm going to top it with some fine herbs, if you're très French, and I'm très not. So guess what's in my fine herbs? Only parsley and chives. All right, now it's time to try it. Let's see if I passed the test. It's perfect. Bon appetit.